Hello, thanks for being here. I'm Robert Ford. This is Rank Seasons Baseball on MLB The Show. Before things get rolling, here's a comparison of the online numbers both teams produce. The doors are about to open. Let's get this party started. J.R. Richard starting this Rank Season matchup. Gotta look for pitches you can drive. If you avoid chasing the breaking stuff out of the zone, you'll likely see more strikes in the long run. Ellie De La Cruz leads off, and we're ready to play from Houston.
Shortstop, number 44, Ellie De La Cruz.
Richard misses with the first pitch in this ranked season battle. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it's foul. The 2-1. De La Cruz catches a piece. Opening the game with a strikeout. I like that strategy. Curtis Granderson steps to the plate for the first time in this one. Ground ball up the middle, and that's into center for a base hit. Junior Caminera is the next to hit. That's ripped to right, down the line. Ben racing over to make the catch. Rice stands in with 2 away as he takes the ball. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone. That's a strike. Goes with the fastball, but misses. Swing hits a ground ball to second. Inning over. Richard wraps it up without allowing any runs. Christopher Sanchez gets the nod in this ranked season matchup. Lots of talented cards to go against in this lineup, and they're capable of testing pitchers in a variety of ways. Need to be effective in this one. Jeremy Pena in the box, ready to lead off the bottom of the first. Starts the at-bat with a ball. Gets a strike with the slider. In the air, out to left center. Grisham trying to get to it. Brings it in. Now 1 away. Here's Jose Altuve. Misses with the first pitch. Goes back to the sinker. Two 2-1 is the count now. Out of the zone with the cut. Delivers a sinker. Gone to it 3 times in this matchup. Inside ball four. That one was close. Kyle Schwarber deals himself into the box. A card for the World Baseball Classic Series on the mound and at the plate. 0-1. The pitch. Ground ball to second. Castro to second. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Here's Juan Soto at the plate now. Starts the at-bat with a strike. That's strike two, and a pitch that you could throw again here. Fastball, strike three. Back here in Houston, Chris Bryant digs in now to square off against J.R. Richard. Puts it on the ground to first. Guerrero over to pick it up. Steps on the bag at first for the out. Willie Castro peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 car. Late with the swing there. Willie waits. In for a strike, and we might see that fastball again. Went with the slider, but misses. Not done yet. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Castro around first. And he'll reach second with one away. Now representing the World Baseball Classic Series at the dish, Will Smith. A chance to grab the lead with a hit. That'll wake up the neighbors. Went with the slider for a strike. Cutter gets a whiff. Castro leads off second with one gone. Into the outfield, base hit. Around third. Throw to the plate. In there, he scored. Valenzuela under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Trent Grisham comes up for his first debut of the game. Goodness. Gets Wood on it. Arroz with a runner aboard. Slider misses for a ball. Slider, strike three. Good to have you with us. We're in sunny Houston with more Diamond Dynasty action. Mike Trout leads us off. You do not want to make a mistake against this guy. Delivers an opening pitch strike. Yeah, not touching that one. And the leadoff batter goes down with the strikeout. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa. Tries to hold up, and they say the bat never went around. 1-0, the pitch. Swings and drives it. Good hang time. It's caught at the warning track. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fouls it. The pitch. Misses the target.
Ball.
Check swing appeal, and they rule it a ball. 2-1, fires. Foul ball. And the pitch. Keeps the plate appearance going. The pitch to Vladito. Goes with the slider, but misses the plate. Strike three, and they go down in order. Back here in a one-run game, Ellie De La Cruz ready to roll. Out of the zone, the cutter misses. Ground ball hit to Altuve. Fires over to Guerrero Jr. for the out. Next to hit, Curtis Granderson. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ball out of the zone. Soto drifting back. Leaping attempt, but it gets away. In safely, it's a double and his second hit. Stepping in, Junior Caminera. Granderson takes a lead at third with one away. Went with the slider, favoring that pitch more than any other. Not a strike. Hacks at the cutter, but no contact. Strike three and strikeout number 3. Now we see Ben Rice, 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the runner from third. And now it's a 2-run game. In safely at second, the second time they've produced a double so far this inning. Bryant in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Cutter misses the bat. Thinking outside the box. Keeps the lights on. J.R. Richard gets the swinging strikeout. So they get Brandon Valenzuela leads off with his team playing from behind. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Carson Bench facing the starter for the first time. Let's see what kind of feel he has early on. Off speed, but not off target. That's a strike. Off the catcher, and now it rolls away. Ball and a strike now as the runner holds. The 1-1. Base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Jeremy Pena up now with 2 runners on base. Still looking for a hit. 0 for 1 after flying out to center. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. Pena retired. Here's Jose Altuve. Was that pitch in low power mode, or a swing and a soft line? That's a base hit as a run scored. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Kyle Schwarber next to hit after the RBI single. 0 for 1. Hit into a fielder's choice his first time.
Nope.
This is the plate with pitch number 1. In the air, out to right center. Bellinger settling under it. Brings it in. Third out, and that ends the frame. We've played 3. We'll be back before you can. Good to have you with us here at Daikin Park. Willie Castro ready to start this inning. First pitch is off the plate. Hit on the ground up the middle. A base hit. Will Smith in the box with a runner on first. Singled and drove in a run his first time to the plate. Misses the zone with a slider. And the pitch. A tad early. Just a tad. Hangs in there. Arroz with a runner at first. Not all pitches that wander are lost. In the air to left. Soto galloping towards it. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Cody Bellinger at the plate.
For Alabama, right fielder Cody Bellinger.
Can't connect with the fastball that missed the zone. Stay patient.
That's the ball.
Takes the lead at first with one out. On the ground, could be two. One at second. Back to first for two, and that'll do it. So they send the minimum to the plate, and it's still a one-run game. Juan Soto leads off the inning. Struck out against a cutter in his previous at-bat. Fly ball center field. Grisham camping under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One away. Here's Mike Trout at the plate now.
Center fielder Mike Trout.
First pitch misses
That's
for
low.
a
That's
ball.
a ball.
Delivers a
No,
ball.
that missed.
And fouls that off. 2-1, the pitch. Goes with the sinker. We've seen it 3 times now. Connects and hammers one to center. Grisham makes the grab. Carlos Correa shuffles to the plate for his next at bat. 0 for 1. Flied out to right field his first time up. Looking for a hit here. Fouls it off. That's a strike. It wouldn't be a bad idea to go back to the heater here. Ground ball up the middle, and it squirts through for a base hit. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at the dish with a runner on first. The count is 1-0.
Ball.
You confused him there. In the air, headed to right. Lands near the line. Fair ball. And they hold the runner at third. Potential tying run 90 feet away now. Brandon Valenzuela at the dish with runners at the corners. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Went with the change but misses. That's ripped into the outfield. Makes the catch. Inning over. We head to the 5th. BRB. Trent Grisham ready to go. Didn't even flinch. Richard, the wind, the kick. Runs the count to 1-2. Fouls off the cutter to stay alive. The 1-2. And that one moves his feet. It finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. The former cover star now, Ellie De La Cruz. Fun fact, he uses language apps every single night. The Reds posted a clip of him speaking Spanish, English, French, and Japanese with his teammates earlier this year. Popped up left center field. Hauls it in, and that's the first out of the inning. Junior Caminera in the box. No hits today, but now you're comfortable with the swing. 0-1 the count. Not tardy. Pena, one at second. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play. Richard enjoys a clean inning without any runs. And the margin remains. Carson Bench at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the fifth. Ripped on the ground to second. Castro sends it to first, and one gone. A player from the live series strolls to the plate, Jeremy Pena. You don't want to see this guy on base. He'll just keep you busy. In the air, out to left. And it's just foul. The lefty kicks and delivers. Misses with the slider. Goes back to the slider. Swings, it's a ground ball to the left side. On the run, throw to first. Pena grounds out. Jose Altuve steps in.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Puts it on the ground to short. De La Cruz out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, ranked seasons baseball. J.R. Richard takes the mound of the sixth here in a close game. Everything to play for in this one. Swung on and lifted to right center. Bench sprinting towards it. Makes the grab, one away. Chris Bryant shuffles to the plate. Icebreaker is a strike. Fly ball to right. Bench giving his all. Nothing tricky about that one. Willie Castro is next to the plate. That's a strike to start this AB. Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in for the third out. We head to the bottom of the sixth. Back in a flag. Stay tuned. Kyle Schwarber hits leadoff this frame. Spoils it. Here comes a pitch. 1-1.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
Here comes a pitch. Slider misses the zone. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. The World Baseball Classic card collects a big-time strikeout. Juan Soto is the batter now. First pitch misses the plate.
Ball.
Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Mike Trout at the dish. Early advantage for the pitcher. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Ball with the cutter missing the zone. Strike 3, inning over. That was it. Will Smith steps in the box to start the 7th. And sent foul. Will waits. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Strike 2, and he might try that pitch one more time. Swung on and driven deep. Headed back. That's down. One hops off the wall. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Now batting for the Arrows.
Cody Bellinger up once again. Hitless in this one, but has put the ball in play every time. Sean Armstrong takes over for his team in this ranked season matchup. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. He steps to the bag, and that's the first out of the inning. Trent Grisham comes up here in the 7th. Fouls it off. Smith stands at third with one gone.
That's inside.
No thanks. Base hit, and it scores a run. Dela Cruz up to bat next and lays off for a ball. Misses the cutter. Smash down the left field line. And that will drop foul. Arroz, one down, runner at first. Swings, ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Curtis Granderson up now with 2 runners on base. Gets a piece to it. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. In the air, out to right. Granderson flies out. Junior Caminera up next to the dish.
The designated hitter, Junior Caminera.
In the air, headed to center. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. It's stretch time from Houston. More to come. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Carlos Correa his lead off this inning. 1-0 the count. Fast play, but a low dance. Cutter misses.
Ball.
Not so fast, my friend. Swings, puts it on the ground to short. The throw to first, and one away in the bottom of the seventh. Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Foul ball.
Need to be surgical on the mound in this situation. That was saucy. And a base hit laced into right. Throw to first, and it gets by him. So up next to the dish, Brandon Valenzuela. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3. Double play, and the inning is over. Don't go away. Ben Rice gets us going in this frame. A slicing foul ball. The 0-1. Just an exploratory mission. Oh my, we have liftoff. Watch it go. It's way out of here. A no-doubt blast. That was perfection. So they add some insurance, which is always a good thing here.